The cryptocurrency industry began in 2009 as one of the coin, Bitcoin. During 2022, the total number ranges from 20,000 to 30,000 coins. New projects are emerging and irrelevant old ones are being phased out, and that's just according to CoinMarketCap ranking alone. In practice, it is not known how many special shares are at all. The number of different altcoins can be as high as 50,000, and not all of them even make it only any lists. Therefore, the concept of cryptocurrency types is considerably blurred, despite the need to classify this market accurately. In order to make a more or less comprehensive list, today we will try to classify the different types of cryptocurrency according to their characteristics. To begin with, of course, the definition of cryptocurrency itself. So, cryptocurrency is a payment instrument which is analog of virtual money based on a decentralized network called blockchain. The first coin, as you already know, was Bitcoin. Its ticket is BTC, the acronym used on cryptocurrency exchanges. All digital assets can be divided into two basic categories. The first is coins that have their own blockchain, based on a distributed blockchain. This is the decentralized registry, into which information about transactions is written. Each participant in the network can receive and transmit digital assets within it called coins. The transaction is written to the blockchain after its authenticity has been verified by specific algorithms by the miners or wallet holders. The result of calculations must match on all computers connected to the network. Coins can be compared to fiat money. If you think of the Bitcoin blockchain as a separate country, the Bitcoins in circulation within its national currency like dollars, rubles or euros. Holders of the coins can transfer them to other users, store them in wallets and exchange them on exchanges. Many coins are mined by participating in confirming transactions within the network called mining. The second category of digital assets are tokens. There are units of accounts that have no blockchain of their own and exist only within other chains. Tokens are correctly compared to discount cards in shops. The owner of the reward certificate can get a discount, but he or she still not has to use regular currency to pay for the order. A discount card does not count as such, even though it brings an additional benefit. In the electric world, tokens are merely an auxiliary tool, a unit of account for an electronic asset that is entered into blockchain in the form of smart contract, a registry entry validated by other participants. In this case, tokens and coins can be lumped together by the world of cryptocurrency. This category includes digital assets that have a market price and are used as a means of payment. In 2009, the first successful cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, was launched. The coin and its ideas were relatively quickly supported by traders and investors. The success of the project led to the emergence of alternative payment systems. In April 2011, a new project named Coin was launched as a result of a fork split of the Bitcoin network. 5 months later, another digital payment system emerged as an alternative to Bitcoin called Litecoin. Today, all cryptocurrencies except Bitcoin are called altcoins. Cryptocurrencies operate on the principle of a distributed ledger. This allows digital assets to be classified as decentralized payment vehicles with these features. The wallet owner has access to a complete database with information on all transactions made. There is no master controlling server on the network. Transactions made cannot be reserved, and the user cannot be blocked or forced to forfeit their funds. But not all cryptocurrencies are fully decentralized. In the EU's network, for example, transactions are not confirmed by ordinary users, but by a pool of 21 nodes called servers. All of the investors' savings are entrusted to the team of 2,000 people. Theoretically, that could conspire to carry out any transactions on behalf of the wallet holders. Therefore, the degree of centralization of a cryptocurrency project is an important criterion. Two groups of the digital assets can be distinguished. As information technology has evolved in distributed networks, the underlying protocols and methods for confirming transactions have also improved. Bitcoin is a popular cryptocurrency, but due to the nature of the system, its use in everyday transactions is limited. The speed at which new blocks are mined remains slow. Due to limited block size, there may be a queue of unconfirmed transactions. Many of the shortcomings of BTC and similar first-generation projects have been addressed since the introduction of smart contracts. In 2017, an even more advanced third-generation blockchain technology emerged, the main idea of which is to achieve maximum transaction speed and security. The first generation usually includes Bitcoin and those cryptocurrencies that emerged between 2011 and 2013. The main idea behind digital finance is the period was decentralization. For the first time, users were able to transfer and store assets without intermediaries, banks or payment systems, but the scope of the projects was limited to electronic transfers. The problem with scalability and transaction processing speed pushed developers to introduce new, more advanced technologies. Examples of first-generation cryptocurrencies is BTC, LTC, NMC, and STC. A new stage in the development of digital technology has been the introduction of smart contract agreements that are enforced within the blockchain. For example, the developer of a computer game puts it up for sale. A customer wishing to download the software deposit funds into a cryptocurrency wallet and sign a smart contract. Once one party transfers the source code for the app game via blockchain, the system automatically records the execution of the transactions and remits the remuneration for the software to the developers. These transactions are conducted automatically, which rules out fraud or unauthorized intervention by third parties. Blockchain 2.0 technologies have accelerated the processing of digital transactions and helped implement them in various areas: offline commerce, app development, and government. The second generation includes Ethereum and its forks, as well as type of cryptocurrency issues on its ERC-20 blockchains. The rise in the capitalization of the digital currencies has led developers to think about moving blockchain technology into other areas. In particular, ideas related to DLT technologies, distributed ledgers, are being discussed. Cloud storage is usually hosted on a dedicated servers that can be taken down or locked up. If information like documents, videos, and music is distributed among computers of all network users, each community member can access it and synchronize it with the data they already have. But the implementation of the technology requires high transaction confirmation speed and order or magnitude faster than the blocks mining time in Bitcoin or Ethereum, protection of personal data and anonymity of users, low cost of running the network. Blockchains 1.0 are not suitable for this purpose because the high needs for electricity to calculate new blocks. Interoperability between different digital projects. As blockchain 3.0 technologies has evolved, several promising developments has emerged. The most successful third-generation project as 2022 include Cardano, Polkadot, and Kusama. Distributed ledger records can serve not only an economical functions, but can also be used as a unit of accounts in individual digital projects. The types of cryptocurrencies are distinguished by their purpose. Payment tokens, they are used as a means of payment. Service tokens issued as a unit of payment within a particular community called platform. Exchange tokens use a fuel for exchange transactions, bringing traders additional bonuses, discounts, and dividends. DeFi, which stands for decentralized finance, app tokens or app coins, and non-exchangeable tokens. Digital coins perform as an important function. They are used as a means of a payment. This category of cryptocurrency is called currencies coins. The best known payment coins are BTC, BCH, XMR, XRP, LTC, Doge, RVN, and others. A separate class could include those types of crypto that enable the entry of smart contracts into distributed platform registries. The list of these assets includes Ethereum, Neo, and Atom. Crypto exchange issue their own tokens that act as securities for the trading platform. Holders of these digital assets can receive a portion of the profits that accrue to the exchanges for the payment of exchange fees by customers. The right to participate in the management of the platform, a discount on commissions and fees, increased deposit and withdrawal limits. In 2021, according to the Crypto.com, BNB and CRO were the most traded exchange tokens. Companies can raise startup capital through digital technology. Investors are provided with investment tokens that entitle them to receive dividends. Security tokens are usually backed by the startup's share capital. This type can be compared to the securities of real economy companies, stocks, or bonds. Application tokens, shortly app coins, are a type of cryptocurrency that entitle the holder to use the services of a platform. They are compared to keys to activate applications installed on computers or mobile devices. BTC is often cited as an example of an app coin, providing the holder with the ability to pay for the storage or file on the Swarm distributed network. Most cryptocurrencies are not backed by other assets. Their price is determined by the supply demand balance, but some tokens called stable coins are tied to stocks to fiat money, gold or commodities. For example, the cryptocurrency Tether is 100% backed by real US dollars, which keeps the USDT or USD exchange rate near the 1-to-1. A separate class of the tokens is used in decentralized systems. The list includes P2P lending protocols secured by digital assets, decentralized exchanges, and platform for issuing digital shares. In 2021, one of the best-selling DeFi tokens is Uniswap, issued by a decentralized exchange by the same name. Not only money can be created electronically, but also intangible assets like text, documents, images, and films. Non-exchangeable tokens called NFTs are smart contracts contracts that certify ownerships of digital objects. Copyright music, drawing, text documents, and applications can be registered in this way. Different cryptocurrencies can differ in the way they're issued. In general, there are three types of new coins issuance. Mining. Mining of coins by making cryptographic calculations. Forging. An analog of mining in networks using proof-of-stake transactions confirmation. New tokens are awarded in proportion to the share of the person who participated in the creation of the blocks. ICO. A one-time generation of all coins that is distributed between developers and investors, contributors. In proof-of-work networks, users contribute their hardware, processors or graphic cards to calculate the generation of blocks. As soon as a new entry is made into the chain, the miners who participated in its creations are rewarded with a number of coins. New blocks are mined in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash and other proof-of-work networks. Some networks approve transactions using a proof-of-stake method rather than computation. The chances of forming new blocks are proportional to the number of units of the cryptocurrency being settled. The probability of success in this case does not depend on the computing power required to make entries into the blockchain. Coins are awarded to those users who participated in the creation of new blocks. The issuing of the token can be done automatically by their creators. In this case, all units of account are immediately credited to user wallets. The distribution of assets can be done in proportion to the contribution of other participants. This process is similar to an initial public offering on stock exchanges, in which traders take ownership of securities in return for contribution to the company's startup capital. ICOs have included Theta, EOS, Mina, ICP and many others. These are the basic types by which the world cryptocurrency are divided. Of course, each of items may have offshoots as well as additional characteristics. But for a basic understanding, in the eye of beginner, this should be enough for a current assessment. I hope you can now classify any class of cryptocurrency using our content as a guide to the cryptocurrency world. Thank you for attention, crypto happiness!